Imagine standing in the shadow of the Great Pyramid. For centuries, we have looked up at millions of perfectly carved stone blocks, trying to understand how an ancient civilization could build something so massive and precise. We have meticulously mapped the interior chambers and cataloged every scrap of surface pottery. For generations, the Giza Plateau has been viewed as the ultimate pinnacle of surface human achievement. But the sands of the Sahara are masters of keeping secrets. The towering monuments we see today might only represent the roof of a much older, darker, and deeply mysterious complex hidden directly beneath the bedrock. Over 2,000 years ago, Greek and Roman historians recorded whispers of an underground world. They wrote of vast subterranean galleries and hidden archives, carefully designed to protect the most sacred knowledge of the pharaohs. Modern archaeology long dismissed these accounts as myth, the exaggerated imagination of ancient travelers. But slowly, the ground beneath Giza has begun to reveal that these records were physically real. To truly understand the mystery of Giza, we must stop looking at the sky and begin descending into the absolute darkness below. Our descent begins just beneath the surface, targeting the bedrock directly under the front paws of the Great Sphinx. In the early 1990s, geologists used ground-penetrating radar to survey the plateau. Their instruments picked up an unexpected anomaly, seismic waves bouncing back in a pattern that indicated a large, rectangular, and artificial void. The discovery of a geometric chamber here immediately linked the site to esoteric lore. Many believe this is the site of the legendary Hall of Records, a chamber built to preserve the knowledge and history of a lost civilization. Despite these radar anomalies, requests to physically excavate or drill into the chamber have been denied. Egyptian authorities maintain that such efforts could compromise the fragile limestone of the monument. While this void proves the ground is hiding physical secrets, it is merely the uppermost layer of a mystery that extends much deeper into the earth. Deep beneath the stone causeway between the Sphinx and the second pyramid, a dark, unassuming cut in the limestone leads into the earth. The shaft plunges straight down through the bedrock. The descent passes a first level of empty chambers before dropping further into a second level, which houses massive stone sarcophagi. Almost 100 feet down, a third level opens into a silent subterranean lake. From the black water emerge massive pillars surrounding a submerged structure. This buried complex served as a resting place for Osiris, ancient Egyptian god of the underworld. The logistics of carving this site out of solid bedrock and dragging multi-ton granite blocks down a vertical shaft suggest capabilities that current archaeological timelines struggle to explain. The energy spent on the Osiris shaft indicates the builders were not just creating a monument, but were working to reach or protect something much deeper. Pushing past the engineered stone of the Osiris shaft leads us into the deepest geological layer of the Giza Plateau. In the 1800s, British explorers documented a massive network of natural caves winding for hundreds of yards beneath the pyramids. The discovery was lost in obscure journals until explorers relocated the entrance in the early 2000s. These winding tunnels are intensely hostile. The air is thin, the darkness is absolute, and the narrow fissures are filled with bats and venomous spiders. Evidence shows that the ancient Egyptians knew about these caves and actively ventured into the abyss, exploring the natural void beneath their monuments. To the ancients, this wasn't just empty space. They treated this sprawling natural labyrinth as a place of profound significance, deeply integrated into their understanding of the earth. To the ancient Egyptians, the underworld, the duat, was the central focus of their theological relationship with death. Their records describe the duat not as a metaphorical realm, but as a literal physical maze. This map shows a journey through gates and hazards to reach eternal life. These texts resemble Giza's physical subterranean landscape, the flooded chambers, sheer drops, and winding tunnels. This suggests the pyramids were not positioned randomly. The site of the plateau may have been chosen specifically because it sat atop this massive pre-existing subterranean labyrinth. With the help of advanced satellite imaging and radar, the walls guarding these ancient secrets are finally beginning to crack. The Great Pyramid is not a closed chapter. It is an open doorway. And somewhere in the absolute blackness below, the forbidden labyrinth is still waiting.